It's the morning of the second day in Cannes, and we're here for the Cannes Lions Festival. I'm joined by Kanu Goel, who's Head of Digital Consumer Experience Research at Sanofi, a French pharmaceutical firm. Welcome. How are you enjoying Cannes so far?
It's been very good so far. And this is my first time at Cannes, so I am really soaking in every minute of this. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us. So my first question is regarding sort of the pharmaceutical industry itself. It's sort of going through, I think, a little bit of a transition, I suppose. And how important is your work to sort of managing public trust, and what impact does research have in establishing that kind of public relationship?
So at Sanofi, we believe that the people that we work with are the front and center of everything that we do. And we really do find that the products and solutions that we create would be relevant and adaptable if we can work very closely with our patients, doctors, as well as payers, providers, you name it, right? If you do not listen to what they want, what their needs are, etc., you would never be able to build the trust. And that is why our group was created, just so that we could work very closely with them and keep them at the center of everything that we do. And I think that is central to creating that trust, with the products and services we are creating right now. So I really do believe that if you're creating something for somebody, they have to be duly involved in the decision-making process.
And AI is obviously always a big topic in Cannes. Are you using it already much in your work? And what are the sort of implications of AI being used as a tool in research? Are there many risks that come with that?
So I would say AI is a great tool when it comes to processing and processing large data sets just to gather all of the insights. But it has to be used thoughtfully, right? Like you cannot use AI just for everything, and it is not a replacement for human empathy and thoughtfulness. So in our line of work, when we work closely with patients to create relevant products and solutions for them, it's very important for us to appropriately contextualize what we are doing and how we are doing it to keep it relevant. And that is where I think you need to add in that human layer. AI can take you only that far, in making sure that when you're processing large data sets, it's bringing up to the surface relevant insights. But if you're not contextualizing it appropriately or keeping it relevant to your end user, you may lose that empathy and thoughtfulness in creating what you're creating. So I do feel AI would take us far. It would help us understand and ask the relevant questions, but then contextualizing it and making sure it stays relevant is up to us.
How closely do you work with the communications team at Sanofi, and how far is its communication strategy led by your research and this work?
I'd say consumer insights is our compass. Everything that we do is front and center around our consumers. And once you conduct the research and you really uncover what the users want and need, we bake that into our comms. Because if you want the messaging to be coherent and rooted in user centricity, and you want it to resonate with the people who you're creating, what you're creating for, it has to be insight-based. It has to be relevant for them and meaningful eventually, right? So for that purpose and that purpose alone, all of our insights are baked into the communications with what's sent out and what's communicated to the teams outside.
I know that this is your final day in Cannes. It's your first time here. How have you found the conference? What have you got out of it? And what's your plan for today?
So it's great to see how fast the industry is moving and how everybody's acclimating to AI and the rest of the tech. I was blown away by the storytelling at the festival. People came in, to party hard, to rock hard, and to tell us what they've been up to, and it has been big show. It's been nothing short of a astounding show. So I really look forward to what else today holds, and and tomorrow we hop back on our flights.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us on your last day, and lovely to meet you.